Hello, my name is Dr. Mark Kavanagh. I'm a professor of psychology at Kennebec Valley Community College, and I am the author of this MHRTC continuing education training, trauma-informed practice for the MHRTC. Now, usually when you take trainings, they exist within a particular period of time. You go to the class, you demonstrate your knowledge, and you get your certifications. This is an online, fairly open, self-paced approach that I'm going to attempt with this class. So let me tell you how it's going to go. There are 4 modules in this training that orient you toward the knowledge that I would like you to have regarding trauma-informed practice. Within each one of those modules, there are activities that you need to engage in to demonstrate your learning and your thinking process regarding these concepts. So let's take a look. When you're in the class, if you click on content and then overview and syllabus, you are going to see this screen. And what this is a schedule of what's required in this class. Here's the information here. Module 1 is review of trauma. There is a discussion on TSR and an assignment for you to complete a rehabilitation plan. Module 2 is on adverse childhood experiences, and there's a discussion on adverse childhood experiences. Into Module 3, we look at system-induced trauma, and there's a discussion on missteps. And in Module 4, trauma-informed practice and self-care, there are 2 assignments where you demonstrate your plan to inform your practice regarding trauma and your self-care plan. The details for each one of these is located on these links over here. If I click on Module 1, it brings me to the content of Module 1 that you review. This is the knowledge I want to pass on to you, and this is a description of the assessments. Now let's go back to the overview and syllabus. So in essence, you as a student enter into the class. There are students before you, and there are students that will come after you. And as students enter into the class, you engage the material in Module 1, participate in the discussion, and complete the assignment. Now, discussions are completed when you have posted one response to my prompt, the question that is in the discussion, that you answer that question or that reflection, and you have to reply in a substantive way, meaning there's no counting, I agree, or I really like the way you said that. You respond to the person in a substantive way twice to 2 different other students' posts. You reply to their posts twice, either the same person having a conversation or you've replied at least to 2 individuals' posts. I recommend you read them all and reply to as many as you want. And you then move on to the assignment. At that point, once you're done Module 1, you move on to Module 2, 3, and 4. When you have completed all of the requirements for this course, you are to use the email tool. I'll show you that in just a moment. Use the email tool inside of Brightspace to communicate to me that you are ready for me to grade everything. I may have graded some assignments. I'm going to be participating in the discussions, but I won't grade everything for you until you tell me you're done all of them. Once you tell me you're done, I will go through. It will calculate a final grade for you, and if that grade is sufficient, you then are done the training and you are ready to move on and no longer participate in this class. So that is the way I'm going to try and make this work. So be mindful that you have the responsibility to communicate with me regarding when you're done. And the way you do that, let's go back to my screen here. Here I am in Brightspace, and if you go up to the top of the class, you see a little email, you see a little envelope, and if you click envelope, you send an email. And what will happen is in order to add a person here, you select the address book, find my name, Mark Kavanaugh, put it in the to box, and then submit that name to the send box. There's a two-step process involved in that. You'll have to figure that out. And keep this right here and just say, I'm done. And here you can compliment me on a great class or leave me some feedback as to how I can make this better. It's really good to hear from people about that. And you send that email. At that point, that will come to me. I will go into the class, finish grading your material, and then you've earned these continuing education credits. I will be continually in this class, looking at the discussions, monitoring those things, but I will not be necessarily grading anything until I hear from you. So that's how this class is going to run. I hope you enjoy the material. I hope you learn a lot about the importance of trauma and mental health and how client trauma and our own trauma or vicarious trauma simply by working in this field, that's where the self-care part comes in and how important that is for you to be the best mental health worker that you can. So enjoy the class. I look forward to meeting each one of you as much as we can in this sort of format, and have a great day.